This is the Troll Patrol, live with Justin FREAKIN.
Welcome to the Troll Patrol, live. It's a freaking Wednesday. Alright, this is going to be a little different than usual because Justin has injured himself. I did it a couple days ago. I actually had a hard time making it through the stream last night. The problem seems to be the way I sit at my desk, and I fucked my shoulder up. So I cannot sit here at this chair very long. Don't be surprised if you tune in tomorrow night and I'm either not on or I'm over there on the couch with a stick mic and we're just watching like something fucking, like I'll get like a TP USA video that's a couple hours long and I'll lay on the couch fucking yelling about that shit. But there's something I wanted to bitch about tonight, so I was not going to miss this opportunity. Because god damn it, I gotta get something off my chest. And it sucks because there's a lot of news going on. Down on my knees, why? What, am I praying for something? What am I praying for? A couple weeks ago on the Freak Show, when my legs were hurting me. Here's the thing, okay? So, like, I have a hereditary issue in my family. There's like a degenerative form of arthritis. My entire family has issues. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not the chair, it's the way I sit in the chair. See, Sparkles is blaming the chair. But, like, I've warped this chair because I lean over onto this desk here like this. And it's fucked my shoulder up. I took like fucking 4 Tylenol last night in order to even sleep. I kept waking up. Also, I tend to lay in bed with socks and I will put my arm around him. He lays in like my armpit in this area. And then I like lay my head, it's like my head is under the pillow and I lay my head over here. I'm laying right on the part of my fucking shoulder that hurts. You're right. But also like, it would be weird for me to stand up. Like, look at, what the fuck kind of angle is that? Here, let me stand up and talk to you guys here. I've thought about putting the camera over on my chair is fine. I fucked the chair up. This was like a $300 fucking gaming chair. And it's got a purple pillow cushion in it. The chair is fine. The chair is fucking fine. It's the way I sit over here. And I did it again. Don't have my shit ready. I got my Spotify up over here. You guys can check out what I've been listening to. I don't know. I just fucking need to not sit in this chair as long as I do on a nightly basis. A daily basis, because like I have to sit here all day for work. And then I do streams. But anyway, if you're just joining us, Justin is in severe pain tonight, and Justin will not be going that long. Now, some of you might think I am going to dump out early so I can go and watch AEW. You might be right. Okay, here's the thing. When I had the problem with my legs a couple weeks ago, I actually got down on the floor and started doing stretches, did some, because I felt like, it's my muscles, I haven't been active enough, so I did some stretches, I did some push-ups, some squats, some sit-ups, and I fucked myself up. I could not walk the next 2 days. I don't fucking know. I've sat here, I've iced my shoulder all day. I mean, I try to get up and like, I'll do some work and then I'll go and put dishes in the dishwasher. I'll do some work and then I'll go do some laundry. I'll do some work and then I'll clean out the litter boxes. I try to get up and walk around. Especially like I'll fucking hear a right-winger say something, see it on the internet, and then I'm up pacing around the room having arguments with myself. I'm sure it does. I'm sure, but also like me, it's the way I sit holding the mouse, because the reason why I think it's the way I'm sitting at the desk that fucks me up is because right now, if I was to put my arm the way I normally sit and put it on the mouse, my fucking arm just throbs more than it already is. So that's the issue. But I could not take the opportunity to talk about something that happened last night. Earlier, we got a lot of news to cover. I hope I'm going to get the chance to talk about it tomorrow. There are severe thunderstorms, even tornadoes. Another tornado outbreak is happening in the Midwest right now. I think they're hitting Kansas City as we speak. There is insane video from the wind moving through Colorado today. There's been new developments in the whole Trump civil and criminal case in New York. An accountant has flipped on him. God, what the fuck else? All right, I owe you $50. You got it. More than likely, Sparkles will be sitting here on Friday night. Not in this chair. She hates this chair. I'll have a different chair here for her. I'll be over on that side just so I can lean on my left shoulder as opposed to my right shoulder. Good evening. Won't be on long tonight because of my shoulder issues, but I have to take the opportunity to talk about Elon fucking Musk. The right wing, when I woke up this morning, they have been going nuts about a Twitter exchange between Musk and Senator Elizabeth Warren. Warren told Elon Musk to actually pay taxes and to stop freeloading off everyone else. Musk responded that he will pay more in taxes this year than any other American in history. Well, guess what? He is literally the richest person in the history of this country. So it makes total sense that he would have the biggest tax bill in the history of the country. That is not an argument against what Senator Warren said. Tesla CEO and the world's richest person, Elon Musk. We're reading from Reason Magazine here, by the way. And I specifically picked Reason Magazine because Reason Magazine is the opposite of fucking Reason. I used to love this publication 8 years ago. But there is nothing reasonable about the magazine anymore. It took a very hard right turn. Tesla CEO and the world's richest person, Elon Musk, who has an estimated net worth of $251 billion, was denounced yesterday by Senator Elizabeth Warren, who has long been in showy pursuit of getting millionaires and billionaires to pay, quote unquote, their fair share. Time had just named Musk its Person of the Year, so Warren tweeted, "Let's change the rigged tax code so the Person of the Year will actually pay taxes and stop freeloading off everyone else." Musk tried a few different responses on for size, including, "You remind me of when I was a kid and my friend's angry mom would just randomly yell at everyone for no reason. Please don't call the manager on me, Senator Karen." And he then said, "Don't spend it all at once. Oh wait, you already did." Yeah, this was the response. If you open your eyes for 2 seconds, you would realize I pay more taxes than any American in history this year. Correct. You should, sir. You should. Musk's best response was to counter the claim that he won't pay taxes this year, a common talking point from those who won't acknowledge that many ultra-rich founders and CEOs accrue such high net worths via not traditional salaries alone, or in some cases at all, but via a mix of stock options, capital gains, interest, dividends, and business income. Well, Reason got me there. Oh my God. Just because he doesn't take a traditional salary means he should get to skirt paying taxes? What's the logic there, Reason? Though Musk did not pay federal taxes back in 2018 because he took out loans against Tesla shares, he will be on the hook to pay an extreme amount this year. Extreme amount, it says, potentially between $9 billion and $10 billion. If he exercises soon to expire stock options. The Wall Street Journal reports that Musk faces an August deadline to convert roughly 22.9 million vested stock options into shares or let them expire worthless, according to a regulatory filing. He would need about $143 million to exercise those options and could owe more than $9 billion in federal income and Medicare taxes upon exercising them. Under California law, Mr. Musk will also likely face a sizable state tax burden because exercised options are treated as compensation, partly earned in the state while he lived there. Though outlets like ProPublica engage in a fair bit of finger-wagging on the matter, many of the ways ultra-rich people avoid paying extremely high tax bills are perfectly legal. I think that's what Elizabeth Warren's tweet was about. Let's change the tax code so this bullshit isn't legal. And many uber wealthy people armed with financial advisors do all kinds of things that working rich and upper middle class people don't. They use low interest loans backed by their portfolios to borrow money to live on. Exactly. That's why they should be taxed, because they are borrowing against that wealth. They decide when to sell stocks based off how much they'll be dinged by capital gains taxes. They find all kinds of assets where they can park their wealth or transfer it from generation to generation without having to give a huge cut to the federal government. Yes, Reason, you are listing the ways they skirt paying taxes. That's the issue. While Warren was hectoring Musk for failing to actually pay taxes, 61% of Americans, roughly 100 million households, actually for real don't pay federal income taxes last year. Yes, that's true. And that number is higher last year because of the pandemic. Now, last year was a bit anomalous due to high unemployment and the stimulus checks, but the number typically hovers somewhere between 40 and 47%, comprised by people who make low incomes. The Tax Foundation noted that in 2018, the top 25% of taxpayers paid 87% of total federal income taxes. The top 1% pony up roughly 40% of total federal income taxes. Warren's spending priorities are largely bankrolled by the richest people in America, to the extent that they're bankrolled at all, as opposed to being added to the exorbitant national debt. Part of her critique is fair. Musk's use of government subsidies does constitute freeloading off the American taxpayer. Yeah, we're going to get into that. But the rest is somewhere between misleading and dishonest. Is it? So according to this article, now I believe Musk said he will be paying $15 billion in taxes, but this article says potentially between $9 billion and $10 billion. It also lists Musk's worth at $251 billion. I think I Googled it earlier. Okay, this listed it was $199.8 billion. Google, because I was using Google earlier, it listed it $297 billion. So let's take the Reason article. We'll list it at $251 billion. That cuts the difference between Bing and Google. And we'll say he's paying a $10 billion. We'll give him the benefit of a doubt. We'll say that he's paying the high-end number, the $10 billion in federal income taxes. Not income tax. Taxes on his stock option. So if we take, I'm sorry, that's not how you do that. So if we take 10 billion, which is what he is supposedly paying in taxes, and we divide it by 251, I fucked up again. So if we take 10 billion and divide it by 251, we get 0.039. He paid 3% taxes on his estimated net worth of $251 billion. He paid 3% taxes on $251 billion. Let's look at the federal tax rate, shall we? Someone making between 164 grand and 209 grand a year pays 32% of their income in taxes. The bottom tax rate is 10%. People in the 10,000 to 40,000 range pay about 12%. People in the 40 to 85,000 range pay about 22%. People in the top tax bracket pay 37%. Elon Musk, if he pays what is estimated, he is paying 3%. Why didn't Reason go in? Reason knows how to do math, don't they? Why didn't Reason go into that? I didn't see any other right-wing sites do the math and figure out exactly what percentage of his income Musk was paying. Not to mention Musk's history. We must take that into account. First of all, his family was filthy fucking rich off of an emerald mine in apartheid South Africa, using slave labor to mine emeralds. Now, I had a right-winger on Rumble or fucking BitChute dispute me on this. I don't know what he was disputing because he ended up saying, yes, Elon Musk's dad owned shares in an apartheid South Africa emerald mine. So I don't know what he was saying I got wrong because that was the only point I made. Musk's journey to such unimaginable wealth started from a position of financial privilege. His mother, Mae Musk, was a model who was featured on covers of numerous magazines, including Time and Vogue. He was a finalist in the Miss South Africa beauty competition, and 1 year after that married Elon Musk's father, Errol Musk. In the mid-1980s, the family profited handsomely from Errol Musk's purchasing of an emerald mine after selling their airplane. We went to this guy's prefab and he opened his safe and there was just stacks of money and he paid me out. It was a huge amount of money, Errol Musk said. According to Business Insider, Errol Musk was then made another offer to spend 40,000 euros on an emerald mine. I said, oh, all right. So I became a half owner of the mine and we got emeralds for the next 6 years. As a result of this, the teenage Elon Musk once walked the streets of New York with emeralds in his pocket. His father said, we were very wealthy. We had so much money at times we couldn't even close our safe. Adding that one person would have to hold the money in place with another closing the door. And then there'd still be all those notes sticking out and we'd sort of pull them out and put them in our pockets. Now, Elon Musk has disputed this. Said that he came to Canada, worked at a fucking farm or some shit, and went 100 grand to put himself, went 100 grand in debt to put himself through college. I call bullshit. But I mean, it's not like Elon Musk has a track record of lying. Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla. Wait a minute. Elon didn't found Tesla? Tesla existed before Elon Musk. Founders on how they pitched the idea. Elon Musk actually bought the rights to call himself the founder of Tesla. The actual founders are Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Founded the company in 2004. In 2003. The company remained in stealth mode until July of 2006. Musk was named the CEO of the company in October of 2008. Not only that, SpaceX and Tesla both would not exist today if not for the United States government. We got to allow ads on the Los Angeles Times here. Elon Musk's growing empire is fueled by $4.9 billion in government subsidies. He built those companies with the help of billions in government subsidies. Tesla Motors Inc., Solar City Corp, and Space Exploration Technologies Corp., known as SpaceX, together have benefited from an estimated $4.9 billion in government support, according to data compiled by the Los Angeles Times. The figure underscores a common theme running through his emerging empire: a public-private financing model underpinning long-shot startups. And that's not even talking about all the fucking contracts he has won. I think we could do it cheaper and better by actually funding NASA. But the government, as of the modern era, has become nothing but just a way to subsidize private corporations, and I'm fucking sick of it. He definitely goes where there is government money, said Dan Dolev, an analyst at Jefferies Equity Research. That's a great strategy, but the government will cut him off one day. We can afford to shovel money at Elon Musk, but we can't afford to fund NASA. And then let's circle back around to the ProPublica article, which mentioned he didn't pay federal taxes in 2018. ProPublica even reached out to Elon Musk for comment before the story. Elon Musk responded with a question mark. After we sent detailed questions to him, he did not reply. This is the ProPublica article. I encourage everyone to read it. The secret IRS file troves. I've never before seen records reveal how the wealthiest avoid income tax. Goes into Bezos, Bloomberg, Musk. All these motherfuckers are a drain on us as a society. And here's the thing. I've seen all these right-wingers doing end zone dances saying that Elon Musk dunked on Elizabeth Warren, that they put her in her place, that Pocahontas never knows what she's talking about. But here's the thing is, when you defend Elon Musk, you look like a fucking clown. You look like the goddamn meme where they're putting on makeup like, oh, but Elon Musk is going to pay more than anybody else in the history of the country. Fuck off. I did the math for you. I broke it down. Anyone that defends Elon Musk is a fucking idiot. But what do I expect from right-wing media? Right-wingers are morons. He did indeed say that gas stations aren't subsidized by the government. That is false. He is opposed to the Build Back Better Act because he doesn't want charging stations that are universal. He wants a proprietary charging station that only works with Tesla vehicles. That's what capitalism gets you. It's not innovation. It gets you monopolistic tendencies. It gets you predatory practices. Get it through your fucking heads, right-wingers. You look like clowns. So that's my rant for tonight. I'm sorry I didn't give you the usual news rundown. My apologies for cutting it short. If you're just joining us and didn't hear my explanation at the beginning, I've injured myself and I'm in severe pain right now. So here's some puppies going out and rolling around in the mud. Hopefully I will be here tomorrow night to actually go through the news like we usually do. Also, hey YouTube, how you guys doing tonight? Because I knew that I was not going to be covering any stories dealing with, the election or the global thing that's going on right now. I was like, oh, I'll flip on the YouTube tonight. So hopefully I will be back here with you guys tomorrow. We'll do the actual news. We'll talk about the tornadoes. Fucking, I hope everyone is safe in the Midwest. God, I do not want to wake up to reports of tens or hundreds of people dead from tornadoes in December again. We'll talk all about the developments in the January 6th committee. Oh, fucking, they put Build Back Better on the back burner. Apparently, they're going to focus on vote. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, hey, it will be January 17th if they pass that bill. It won't be before Christmas if they pass it at all. Now they're saying, no, we're putting it on the back burner. We're going to focus on voting rights. Senator Elizabeth Warren came out this afternoon, said she is for expanding the Supreme Court. So we got all kinds of shit to talk about. Really want to delve into all that good shit. And of course, coming up on Friday night, I will be joined by my lovely co-host, Sparkles Lavendar. Probably going to make her run the show from over here since she thinks she can do it now. So I'm going to let her run the show. I'm going to sit over there so I'm not fucking with my shoulder again. I'm so... Thank you. I'm sorry I'm broken too. It's okay. It's just something we have to live with. You know, if you're watching on Twitch, do I have Sparkles insurance? I don't know what that means. Are you telling me to marry her so I can get on her insurance? We had talked about that, but she apparently doesn't like to pay her taxes. I did not just out her on the fucking... I hope she's not watching me right now. Protection against acts of Sparkles. I racked my brain to try to think if it was something that Sparkles did to me. Did she hit me? I hope I didn't tear my rotator cuff. My friend told me that it sounds like nerve damage or something. It fucking hurts. It hurts, and I can't get into a position where I'm comfortable. All right, so if you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to try to catch the attention of the Majority Report crew and send you over to Left Reckoning, which they're probably not paying attention to the Twitch chat. But you should watch the show anyway, because they're really good. Grisham and Macleck. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm Justin Freakin. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Troll Patrol Live.